Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go.
Now, a feature presentation.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Welcome to the MatineeChat podcast.
There is a God.
With Kathy Kaiser.
Oh, stewardess, I speak jive.
And Anthony Wise.
Oh, excuse me, Russell, but I believe I requested the hand job.
He's just ignorant.
Stay connected at MatineeChat.com, on Facebook and Twitter at MatineeChat.
The radio's all yours now.
MatineeChat podcast on now.
Welcome back to Matinee Chat. Here we are for volume 23. How exciting are you? How excited are you? Come on.
No, I'm excited. Yeah, 23 is a strange year for growing up.
Really?
Yeah.
It was the year I got married.
Oh, well, then it's a very strange year for you.
Yeah, 28 years ago. Go marriage. Anyway, so...
She said with such riveting love behind your voice. MatineeChat volume number 23, so we can now legally smoke and drink, but we still can't rent a car. We'll get to that part one day in our live. It's a small week, kind of a short week.
Yes.
Only 2 films popping this week. That's what we say in the biz, popping.
Yeah, popping.
Popping
This week.
Macbeth is popping.
And how about In the Heart of the Sea?
I keep calling it Moby Dick. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, no, In the Heart of the Sea.
Yeah,
Yes.
Moby Dick. So, so let's go ahead and get started.
Okay,
You saw Macbeth. I did not. Break it down for me.
All right. So Macbeth rated R, a reworking of the William Shakespeare classic. And Michael Fassbender plays Macbeth. Marion Cotillard plays his Lady Macbeth. And it's very reminiscent of Braveheart. So if our listeners enjoyed Braveheart, they may enjoy this film. Lots of, killing and slaying and,
A lot of face paint.
Yes.
Sweet.
Lots of face paint. Lots of madness taking over Macbeth. Michael Fassbender.
Much better in this than he was in Steve Jobs.
Oh, 100 times better than he was in Steve Jobs, even though he has apparently got a nod, Golden Globe nomination for his performance in Steve Jobs. I didn't understand it, but there you go.
I mean, if they thought he was a successful asshole, then they got the job right. So.
Well, okay. Well, there you go. But he is so much better in this film, and they really tried to make it, enjoyable for everyone. So, a lot of people are probably going to be deterred from the fact that it's Shakespeare, but they really brought it home as far as an enjoyable film. If you like madness and witches and,
Do you know the story of Macbeth well enough to make any correlations to see how true it is to the actual story?
Well, I did read Macbeth way back in the day, and they've kept it pretty close. He wants to be king. He sees 3 witches.
They
say,
I'm just curious, make sure it wasn't like any. Suddenly, there's space aliens now.
No,
Shakespeare's
no.
Right.
True to story, true to form. I absolutely enjoyed the film. Everyone's like, you really enjoyed it? I did. So if you go to MatineeChat.com or you check us out on Twitter at MatineeChat, I have told everyone to go see it on the big screen.
Is it as long as Braveheart? Braveheart was like 2 VHS tapes when I was a kid.
No. 2 hours.
Oh.
It's 2 hours. Some very incredible performances, and I think you should go check it out.
All right. Catch the full review up on the website, MatineeChat.com. And now we play a little game we like to call Name That Movie Tune.
Get these morons off the air.
Hey, Tiny, who's playing today?
Wait till Otis sees us! We're on a mission from God.
I love his music. I do. I'm a Michael Bolton fan.
Name That Movie Tune.
And so it's Christmas time, so another Christmas movie. It might throw you off, though, once you hear this tune, that it actually isn't a Christmas movie, but that's the only hint I'm going to give you, and here we go.
Run, run, Rudolph! Santa went to make it in town. Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down.
Gotta love that Chuck.
I love the Chuck.
I know.
That's my favorite. And also definitely one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Oh, fantastic. Got a little St. Louis in there again. Good old Chuck Berry.
Of course, good old Chuck. Scroll down at the bottom for a chance to win tickets. Just a movie.
Just a movie at the Edge. 5 theaters on the Illinois side.
Thank you, Edge, for sponsoring that game. All right, now moving on to an interesting week for awards. Apparently, I had no idea that they come out all in one week. So,
well, SAGs pop, then the Golden Globes pop. Lots of fantastic nominees in place for some incredible films. It's been a really great year for films. Anthony and I have had a really good time viewing most of them.
I've not seen all these, but I've seen quite a few of them, and it's been a pretty good year for movies.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, well, let's see. Which ones have we both seen? Well, like I said earlier, Michael Fassbender's up for a nod for Steve Jobs. We saw the movie. I don't understand that nod. But I do understand, and I talked about it in the review, for Black Mass, Johnny Depp.
About Bryan Cranston.
Oh, Trumbo. Fantastic. Phenomenal. I mean, all these guys that are up this year are incredible, and they've done.
This is for the SAG, or this is for the Golden
Well,
Globes?
a lot of them are up for both. So, so if you check out the SAGs or the Golden Globes, a lot of them are up for both. Will Smith is actually up for a Golden Globe for Concussion. As the doctor, understanding what's all happening. Yeah, and Eddie Redmayne's up again for The Danish Girl. I've seen that. You haven't. We haven't had an opportunity to talk about that, but that'll be in a few weeks. And I'm going to have to boycott everyone if at some point, whether it's a SAG, whether it's a Golden Globe, and hopefully, dear God, he's going to be up for a nomination for an Oscar this year, and he's going to win Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant.
He's not going to win.
He's got to win.
He never wins.
I know. They hardly ever nominate him, and he does phenomenal work. So that is who I'm hoping for this year. As far as the males.
I'm not. Go Bryan Cranston.
Okay. All right. He's going for Bryan. I'm going for Leonardo. What about the ladies? Come on, Anthony. What about the ladies?
What about the ladies? Brie Larson was pretty good. I didn't get a chance to see Sarah Silverman, but I'm glad to see she got nominated. I'm a big fan of her work, but Brie was really
Brie Larson
good
in the room
is
yes.
And then plus it was just such a dark role, you really got to get down into the underbellies of your emotions to play that role.
Right. Helen Mirren's up for Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress, Best Actress for Woman in Gold, and Best Supporting Actress for Trumbo. She was awesome in that film, right along with Bryan Cranston.
And Richard McAdams getting the nod for Spotlight, which I thought the movie was better than a nod for her role, actually. Not that she was terrible.
I was going to say, and I'm surprised that Michael Keaton...
special.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Sure you did.
Okay, all right, I meant to interrupt you all the time. Anyway, I was really surprised that Mark Ruffalo or Michael Keaton didn't get a nod for Spotlight. As, even the LA film critics have chosen that as the best movie of the year.
It is. I thought it was about one of the best movies I've seen.
And I agree.
Many.
So really surprised that they only pulled Rachel out of that.
Least.
Out of that repertoire of fantastic actors that were part of that film. So, so here we are. Award season is upon us.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now we just got to wait till January to find out what's happening.
We'll go ahead and post a couple links for you to find the full list up on the website, MatineeChat.com, so you can take a look and compare with your friends, maybe see, go back and review a couple podcasts and call us out if we said anything wrong.
There you go. Please.
I feel like I've definitely for sure.
We want some feedback.
Did not care for Steve Jobs whatsoever. So
and I'm right there with you. So we're in agreement there.
Go ahead and get into another game. We call this Say What? This is Kathy's week, so she's giving you a chance to win movie over at the lovely Lincoln Theater on the Hillside. Let's play.
Let me bring you up to speed.
Say what?
You talking to me?
Say what again?
Games on the Matinee Chat podcast.
Thanks. I like to play.
Say what?
Unleash the fury.
Let's begin, shall we?
Okay, it's one of those movies that I have to see each and every year, and I am astounded at the fact that Anthony has never seen this movie.
I can probably count on maybe both my hands how many black and white movies I've seen.
Okay, well, it's black and white. That tells you how old it is, and it's a definite must-see every year for me. And here we go.
Clarence! Clarence! Help me, Clarence! Get me back! Get me back! I don't care what happens to me! Get me back to my wife and kids! Help me, Clarence, please! Please!
Yeah, never seen it.
Really?
No idea
Really?
what that's from.
All right, well, that is Mr. Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, Jimmy Stewart.
That's right. There you
I've
go.
heard impersonations. I don't go seeing movies.
That was really good. That was
you.
really good. And he was praying to Clarence, and that's all I'm giving. I'm getting as easy as you now. Seriously.
Praying to Clarence, like Clarence Thomas?
No,
pray to
no.
that
Clarence the angel. Well, almost.
Clarence the angel.
Yeah, almost an angel.
Clarence.
So tell us what that quote is from for 2 free passes to the Lincoln Theater in Belleville, Illinois.
Just head over to the Matinee Chat podcast page for your chance to win. All right, the final movie number 2 of this week, which is, I just can't believe it's such a short week.
I know. We're so used to talking about movie.
And you know the name because I keep calling it Moby Dick.
Okay, how about In the Heart of the Sea? Ron Howard has joined forces again with Chris Hemsworth, Thor. Yeah, gotta love him.
I know, his castaway face was great.
Okay. Too far into the movie already. Anyway, rated PG-13, also starring Benjamin Walker.
Too far into the movie about a book
Cillian
that everyone had to read in
Murphy.
high school. What are you talking about?
And narrated mostly through Brendan Gleeson, which he was in Calvary too. I don't know if you saw Calvary, but Brendan Gleeson is a very good actor as well. Anyway, so yes, Moby Dick. We are telling it through, Herman Melville's story, Moby Dick, but also In the Heart of the Sea is another book that was written that they've based this more on, and it's through the eyes of the seamen themselves. So it's not so much about the whale, it's about the guys who are, bringing in the oil, killing them off,
So
You were
it's
there.
about semen.
No, it's about semen.
Why are you laughing, Kathy?
I don't know why I'm
can't be
laughing.
mature
I
and say
laugh at you
semen?
all the time. I don't know. Yes,
People,
it's about
this
semen.
is what I have to work with. You
in
know,
boats.
You see the word semen, and people just burst out in laughter because they just can't seem to be mature enough to handle such a
Oh my gosh!
such an average word about
really.
nautical,
We're going to go with maturity
nautical
now. No, I'm
terminology.
not mature.
It's
Okay.
just nautical terminology, Kathy. What's so funny about
All right.
semen?
Yes, we're talking about the seamen that are out to sea, getting all their whale oil, and
All
are
of
about
it.
to meet the beast.
And this beast was not playing. This whale had no fucks to give whatsoever.
Okay.
It was a barren wasteland of cares, and he had none for these boaters. But it was an interesting story.
You mean
because
these seamen? Yes.
These seamen.
Boaters like that. Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to be PC about it. I've never read the book and either book. So I don't know much about the story going in other than the fact that the whale survives. And this was a pretty powerful story. And, I mean, for me, it's the tall tale continuous saga of man versus nature.
Right. And the name I was trying to come up with earlier is Nathaniel Philbrick is who wrote In the Heart of the Sea.
Oh, Nathaniel.
Okay. Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
Yes.
Well, anyways, nature always wins is what I was going to say.
Okay.
Nature always wins. So don't ever
Don't
try
ever
to
think
battle
that
nature.
nature's not winning.
Nature always wins, and it is definitely shown in the case of this whale, of which does not have a name.
Yes. We don't call him anything.
It's so scary.
And from a cinematographic standpoint,
Yeah, that's
we
really
saw
what
it in
made the movie.
3D. Oh, yes. You have to see this film in 3D.
Yeah, it was very beautiful.
It was very, very beautiful. Ron Howard, once again, fantastic. Way beyond Splash. I mean, they're both in the water, but way beyond Splash.
Not even on the same plane.
No, it's not.
Of what's going on. That's a Ron Howard movie, though, Splash?
Yes,
I didn't know that.
yes.
All I saw was mermaids and Tom Hanks.
Really? Okay.
So, yes, cinematically, gorgeous movie. Long.
Yes.
A lot of drift.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of drifting.
You were drifting for 90 days, I think, something along those lines,
And
yes.
some survival techniques
that we may not,
that you may have a good stomach for or not. So you have to
Exactly.
find out But if you're a fan of literature, I would suggest you go see it. If you're a fan of nature always winning, I guess you can go see it too.
And if you're, if you love Chris Hemsworth as much as I do and you're a fan of that physique, go see this film.
Yeah, but by the end of it, he looks gross.
Well, he's lost a lot of weight. Come on, Anthony.
Yeah, well, it still looks gross.
All right, I'll give you that.
Full review up on the website right now, MatineeChat.com.
Or check us out on Twitter at MatineeChat. Okay, so next week we're going to have Youth, starring Michael Caine, Jane Fonda. Lots of buzz about this film, too. Sisters, Amy Poehler, Tina Fey, Anthony Can't Wait.
Of course not, because they're very good comedic writers. I love those two.
There you go.
It's going to be great.
Of course, the world has been waiting for the last 6 months for...
Star Wars.
Hits theaters next Friday, so we'll be chatting a little bit about that little film.
Bring your wampas. It's going to be a great time.
That's right. That's right.
Star Wars joke you don't even comprehend, Kathy.
Here we go. Bashing me about Star Wars again. We're going to have all that flushed out next week when we talk about Star Wars.
You're going to see all the other episodes by then?
Absolutely.
Lies.
I'm going to be on my game.
All right, if you have any quizzes to give Kathy on her Star Wars-ness, be sure to send them over to the Matinee Chat
Please
Twitter.
ask me all the questions that you
I will ask
want.
her in the next podcast on the spot and see if she can handle it. All right,
you realize half the critics in town are coming at me now, too.
Yeah,
Yay.
of course. They have
all
to.
right, perfect. Here we
Being
go.
Judged by your peers.
Here we go.
Have a great weekend. Enjoy your time at the movies, and we'll see you next week.
Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.